they keep going, and every time these dudes clash, it's like a whole mini explosion. I know John Morant was probably on IG Live somewhere like where those gunshots or fireworks. So they just shoot out the side of the building, and we see somebody in a wedding dress just chilling up here spectating, looking like a bush camper. We gonna start out with Sasuke pulling up to Boruto's house looking like that deadbeat dad who forgot what all the milk was on. Cause trust me, I know. And the first thing this man says is, so you're Naruto's son. And this is coming from the same man who was finna pack up his own daughter. Bro looked her dead in her face and couldn't tell that she was his literal seed. How the freak do you get this confused with this? And you supposed to be one of the smartest people in the show. Come on. Bro is probably just trying to make up an excuse so he ain't have to pay child support no more. But then again, maybe bro still got some bottled up anger towards Naruto after he beat his ass and put him in jail. And he just finna take it out on Boruto, cause I mean, who gonna stop him? Neji? Alright, I'm just playing. Relax. So they're talking, and then we see Hinata ask what's going on, peeking around the corner. And I'm not gonna lie, she sounded real excited. Naruto gotta stay late at work. Boruto finna have to go to sleep. Himawari probably already asleep. So it's feeling like them sneaky link you up text type hours. Alright, I'm wildin'. The one time we saw Sasuke talk to Hinata, he was pretty much just telling her to shut up. But even then, bro, just listen to how excited she sounds.
Sasuke, is that you?
There's no reason to be this excited seeing somebody who's literally never talked to you before. And it's not like he a celebrity or something. Y'all literally grew up together. And I don't know about y'all, but personally, by default, that made Sasuke a W mans for real. Cause I know a lot of y'all definitely would have folded. Soon as she peeked around that corner, you would have been like, but she tells him that Naruto's still at the office. So he just like, oh, alright, and turns around walking away. But then Boruto starts storming out like he an old man finna yell at somebody for walking on his grass or something. On some, get off my lawn, you nigga type time. Until Sasuke just grab him by his collar like that Superman meme. Which is super disrespectful, by the way. I might have to go watch that. So Hinata runs up and grabs him just to look up and see Sasuke already disappearing into the night like he's Batman. Next thing we see is Naruto in his office looking like he having withdrawals. But this frame is also real familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. But for real though, I hate how they did my mans. Bro went from fighting multiple days straight in a whole war and then fighting the strongest in the world, or second strongest, back to back, to being so tired from stamping papers he can't even keep up with Shadow Clone. I remember seeing Tsunade go through this world like it wasn't nothing. Even Hiruzen old ass was able to keep up. Bro even had time to take peaceful strolls through the forest just to sit around the campfire. And I know it probably took him all day getting through them trees. That arthritis is probably tearing his ass up. But now you telling me probably the fastest Kage with the most chakra about them of all time can't handle it? I don't care how much technology it is or if it's peaceful. Cause if it got Naruto like this, then the Neso Kage finna die on the spot. Soon as they sit in the chair, they catching a heart attack like it's Death Note. But then eventually Sasuke pulls up, giving Naruto the scroll, then just stands in the doorway, looking like a Walmart employee watching me scanning TV as a banana, until it flashes back on Sasuke pulling up to Kaguya's palace. So bro walks straight in and immediately finds what he was looking for. Like, dang bro, we not gonna get a search or something? No tension, seeing bro look around just to get jump scared by somebody or nothing. He just walked straight in and instantly passed the mission, huh? So while he's standing there giving himself a soliloquy, out of nowhere somebody jumps and try to smash bro into the ground. So he jumps out the way and we see some big round ass dude stand up. And why is his shirt like that? Bro look like if you told a 2-year-old to get dressed by themselves. And it looked like dude missing a horn too. I know he was getting a bullet in school. That's probably why he got half his shit covered now. This man is traumatized. And do not think I can't see that fat ass nose, boy. Probably smell Sasuke from the other dimension. He been waiting for him to pull up. So then they start mean mugging each other with the mandatory stare down until Kinshiki say on guard. So I start looking around like, are these about to fence? Until he rushes in and Sasuke pulls out his sword expeditiously in their class. But they start swinging hard as hell like they both going for that one shot, trying to end this jump quick. So I'm like, dang, my man's only got one arm. This ain't fair. I'm thinking they about to have Sasuke looking like Captain America versus Thanos. I mean, just look at this. Bro sword fighting somebody that look like if Yao Ming ate Shaq. But they keep going, and every time these dudes clash, it's like a whole mini explosion. I know John Morant was probably on IG Live somewhere like where those gunshots or fireworks. Until they just shoot out the side of the building, and we see somebody in a wedding dress just chilling up here spectating, looking like a bush camper. And then Kinshiki hit the mess out of Sasuke, thinking he Thor, sending bro flying back into a rock. And man's wastes no time. He rushes straight back to him, following up with another hit, slamming Sasuke through the rock this time. And then this does it again, and I know Sasuke was pissed. Bro was fighting for his life trying to get a hit in because that man Kinshiki just spamming X in circle. But this time he pressed up on him and tried to slice bro up with the right. But Sasuke blocks it with his foot and then spins up out of there, slicing off a piece of Kinshiki horn. So now bro finna have to start covering his whole head instead of just half. Ain't no way he could walk into the family reunion looking like that. His auntie's gonna cook him. So then Sasuke trying to follow it up but misses, and Kinshiki try to hit this with the rock like he playing dodgeball. But bro, this is not gym class. So Sasuke weaves it and they start going back and forth with Sasuke spinning his sword around like one of them fire dancers until he spins around and pins Kinshiki's sword into the ground. Then turn into Rey Mysterio flipping on the dude's shoulders and just try to assassinate bro with his kunai. But Kinshiki grabs him and yeets him out of there. So he goes flipping through the air all majestic. So I'm thinking he about to land and just start comboing this dude up like it's Storm. But then he just slams into the ground. And Kinshiki try to stomp this down the hill to go see Itachi. Bro's using all the strength he had in that one. But Sasuke roll out the way. So then Kinshiki pull out his axe and start flexing. But I just can't get over how this man's is built, dog. Bro got these big big ass LeBron shoulders with a head the size of a 3rd grader, and I just know his neck look wild under there. Anyway, he rushes in and tries to hit a 360 no scope, but Sasuke pulls out one of the cleanest abilities I've ever seen and swaps places with this statue behind him. And I don't think some people realize how crazy it is to be able to swap places with stuff you're not even looking at. But honestly, it's not just the ability that's fire, it be the animators too, cause they be straight cooking with the effects. But after that, Momoshiki the bride start laughing, and then they start talking about Kaguya until Sasuke let them know that they packed her up a minute ago. Like, y'all it's kinda late. Ain't Boruto like 12 or 13 here? That shit was 15 years ago, buddy. Keep up. So then Kinshiki gets mad and presses him, but Sasuke hits a clean side step looking like Jason Tatum, just to skedaddle up out of there. And we all know this big ass was not finna catch him. So Sasuke goes back to the village and finishes his story time telling the Naruto and Shikamaru until eventually he leaves. But before bro went home, he was like, I'm finna go fuck a Boruto. So he pulled back up and then just started bullying Boruto as he kicks him across the yard. So then he gets up and is like, Beto man, let's run it then. Making some shadow clones, and Sasuke just handled him with some of the softest kicks I've ever seen, and then grabs his arm behind his back, looking like a typical Batman interrogation, letting him know that he's really not like that for real. You living in your dad's shadow like MJ's son. Actually, MJ's son living in Scotty's shadow. Boruto more like Bronny. So then Boruto run home to get the strap, leaving Sasuke in the dark, alone.